So this video is going to be very important because we have with us the one guy from MS background and one from MTech background. So we can get all the details about the MTech and MS and all the difference between both the courses from IIT Delhi. So let's start with the admission process of both the courses. What are the admission process and what are the way you guys have gone through to take admission for IIT Delhi MS program? You describe first, then Rajita will explain about the MTech.
Yeah. So for MS, actually, if you want to get into MS, there is
Got it. So yeah.
So
great.
I got to stay in hostel, but the boys got only in the second semester. They had to stay outside until then.
So you were staying outside of the campus, right?
Yeah, till first semester I was outside, and then from second semester we got the hostel.
Okay.
It was a co-ed hostel.
Yeah, it was a co-ed hostel with which girls were not happy.
It's up to the students, man. Let's leave this.
Yeah.
So. Hello everyone, my name is Amit Raj and today we have with us Suraj and Rajita from IIT Delhi. So in this video we are going to discuss MTech and MS in detail program from IIT Delhi in computer science. So we are going to discuss course curriculum, admission process, hostel life, mess food, and the extracurricular activities and the placements, which is the most important, internship as well as the full-time opportunity. So we are going to discuss each and everything about IIT Delhi, MTech and MS computer science in full detail. So let's start this video. So you guys can start with the introduction from your side.
Yeah, hi everyone. I am Suraj Patni, and I did MS research from IIT Delhi in computer science department. I passed out in 2024, and right now actually we all three are working in Qualcomm as a machine learning engineer.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I am Rajita. I did my MTech in IIT Delhi and passed out just now in 2024, and I'm also working in Qualcomm.
So this video is going to be very important because we have with us the one guy from MS background and one from MTech background. So we can get all the details about the MTech and MS and all the difference between both the courses from IIT Delhi. So let's start with the admission process of both the courses. What are the admission process and what are the way you guys have gone through to take admission for IIT Delhi MS program? You describe first, then Rajita will explain about the MTech.
Yeah. So for MS, actually, if you want to get into MS, there is you have to have a gate rank between at least you should have gate rank between 700 or 800. Below 700, 800 rank should be there. Then you will get call from all the IITs, all the top IITs, and ISC also. After that you'll be shortlisted based on the gate score, and then they will conduct some tests and some interviews.
Okay.
So
if they will have a gate score between 700 to 800, gate score you're talking about, right? And they will get call for the MS in all the IITs.
No. I'm talking about rank. Rank should be below 700, 800.
Okay.
Gate score you can map easily.
Yeah, that they can map accordingly. Okay. So is there any interview process in IIT Delhi for that?
Yeah, actually, in IIT Delhi there was first was written exam that was having coding questions. Like few coding questions are there, few reading comprehensions, then few math questions,
aptitude questions as well. Okay.
Yeah, MCQ questions. Basically they check your research aptitude. So for that they do they have comprehensive exam, comprehensive paragraph, and then they'll ask questions based on that. And they have math questions because you should be good in maths if you want to do research. Mostly people prefer in my batch most of the people were from AI. So math questions were there, and the third was coding. So very basic coding questions they ask, like very basic, like easy level. Easier than lead code.
Medium questions. Okay.
So that was the exam, and apart from that there was an interview. In interview there would be a panel from a panel of professors from where professors will be from each background will be there.
Okay, okay.
Like AIML
Okay.
systems. Some
Okay, okay.
some professors would be there from each background.
Okay.
And then the professors that you have chosen as a
As per
guide,
your interest, they will be going to interview you.
exactly.
Okay.
Then they will make sure that that professor
Yeah.
would be there
Okay.
as like, yeah, they'll try to do that. Actually.
Yeah, got it. So if you will clear the first exam with the great score, then you will be selected for the interview process. If you clear the
first,
interview,
first written, then
interview, and after that the final like result will be announced.
Yeah, and everything will be online. Like first
no need to
also.
go to Delhi, right?
Yeah, no need to travel, nothing.
Okay.
After COVID, it is happening like that. Earlier,
What?
we used
Okay.
I think they gave choice online or offline after
Okay.
COVID when.
Okay, is it same for
I
the
had
both
also
and-
organized the
Okay.
interviews.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like they had to select, prioritize the professors top 3,
Okay.
and in that at least one will be there, like that,
Okay,
something like that.
great. Okay. So is this same for the MTech as well? The same.
For MTech, it is not that comprehensive.
Okay.
It is mostly based on the gate rank only.
Okay.
So if your gate rank is below 300 about, you will
Okay.
get call from the top
Okay.
IITs.
Okay.
Most of the IITs don't have any interview. Only Delhi has an interview.
Okay.
So,
Okay. MTech they also conduct
MTech they
interview.
have an interview. They don't have any written test. Or
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
Just
So how was your interview experience there?
Interview was similar. There were 4 professors in the panel. One from systems, one from
Okay.
AI, and so
Okay.
on. Yeah, so they asked basic questions on computer networks.
So one questions that comes in my mind that while you was giving that online test exam, is that exam is proctored or what? Like,
Yeah,
I think this is the
actually,
most important question.
I had only done
Okay,
the
which
proctoring
platform
in
they
final
use
year.
for the
yeah,
test?
they use Hacker Earth. Yeah,
Hacker
वो blue color का Hacker
Okay,
Earth.
okay. Yeah.
They use that.
Yeah,
And
so
it
it's
will be-
proctored basically. Yeah,
It
that
will be
was-
full screen and everything. You cannot.
Okay, you cannot switch between tabs and all.
Exactly.
So you should be aware about all these things.
If there will be a tab switch, like they
The-
mark it like
okay.
flag and everything, because I.
Okay. So great. So I think we have discussed everything about the admission process. So I think now it's time to switch to the course curriculum of the both MTech and MS for computer science. So let's start from you, Rajita. Like, how is the MTech course curriculum in IIT Delhi, and then you also describe what are the additional things that you have to do for the MS basically after the MTech. Okay.
Yeah, so for MTech in the first semester, you will have fixed courses, around 4 courses which everyone has to take. It will be common for all. There you will not have any choice. Then for MTech, there are some courses which you have to take with the BTech students also.
Okay.
Which, if you write, there will be some tests at the beginning for computer networks and AI and a couple of other OS, etc. So those courses you don't need to take if you pass that test. If you don't, you have to take that with the BTech students. So
Okay.
yeah. Other than that, second semester you get to choose your electives. So you have to do about 4 courses, 3 to 4 courses in your second year. So in that you can choose whatever you want, depending on your area of and then third and fourth semester you will be working mostly on project only, and third semester you will be having placements also. So mostly people end up not taking any course in the third semester, and the fourth semester it's just the project and one other.
So third
course
and fourth semester is only project. Can we say like this?
Yeah, you'll have 1 or 2 courses that you have to take.
Is it compulsory to take, or can we avoid it?
Depending on your credits, if you have
Okay.
completed your required credits in your second semester,
Okay.
you don't need to take. Otherwise, you might have to take 1 course or something like that.
Great. Okay, nice. So what about the specialization that you are choosing for the project in the second semester? If you complete all the credit before third semester, then you don't need to take any subjects in the third and fourth semester, right? Okay, great.
And I think if they are not going for the project, in that case also they can.
There
if
is
you
one
want-
choice. if they don't want to go for project, then they can go for courses instead, but the projects are of very large credits. So if you don't take project, you have to do 4 to 5 courses each of third and fourth semester. So it's very difficult to focus on placements and
Yeah, got it.
Better to take projects.
to take
Yeah, so what about MS? Suraj?
Yeah, in MS actually there were two parts.
Okay.
Instead of just coursework, we had 15 credits of coursework only, and 35 credits of research work.
Okay.
So main part was actually research work. Yeah.
Okay.
So 15 credits can get over by your second semester.
Okay.
In first semester we had to take around 3 courses, and in second semester we had to take around 2 courses.
3 courses are compulsory, or you are including electives as well in that?
Those are like you can choose any courses.
Okay.
In our,
there is no compulsion.
There is no compulsory course.
Okay.
For
Great.
MSR students, you can take any course that you want, because but you will ask your professor,
Yeah.
your guide.
Yeah. He will suggest. Yeah. According to interest of your research, you should select the subjects, and then you will proceed more into the research from the second semester onwards.
Exactly, because like you have very few courses to do, and you have to do the main courses that you want, because only 15 credits you need to complete. So for that you need to take only those courses which are required for your research. By second semester your research coursework would be over, and then from third semester you will you focus only on research. But research starts generally from second semester.
Okay, great.
They give first semester just to focus on your coursework, get settled, and all. Your guide will give that time at least for one semester.
Great.
But from second
semester onwards, it will be research work mostly.
Yeah.
Got it. Great. So for your information, just like in IIT Delhi, MS research is of 3 years duration. So like first semester you will be working on, you will be taking any courses, and after that from the second semester you will be started working on the research, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so so I think we also have discussed multiple things about the MS and MTech while we are talking about the course curriculum and admission process. So is there anything except that you guys want to add, like what are the main difference between MTech and MS? One is the course duration as well, like MTech is of 2 years and MS is of 3 years.
It varies 2 to 3 years, but mostly it is for 90%, 99%.
People are able to complete in 3 years.
3 years. So
okay, it
3 or 2.5.
It's exceeding also, like some are not able to complete that.
Some cases, like
it's rare.
In
like,
some departments,
it's actually in MS in every IIT.
It's like PhD, na?
Mini PhD you can say.
It's like mini PhD.
Choose your guide wisely.
So the major difference between MS and MTech is that the 3 years course duration, 2 years course duration, and the admission process, like you have to go through the interview as well as the written test. And in MTech there is no written test, only aptitude. Interview is there. Yeah, and anything else? If you
like she said, like the main thing in MS is you have to choose your guide wisely. You have to
in MS
you should be sure about which area you want to work in, because you cannot change it later on. It would be very difficult to change it later on, because it will take, MS would be of only 2 to 3 years, and then if you change in between, then it will take a lot of time to complete the research in the second one. So
by listening all of our conversation, there's one question coming to my mind, that how is the coding culture in IIT Delhi for masters people, like for the MTech basically, because we used to have 2 years only, and you have to complete your subjects as well as the like your thesis as well in the second and third semester. After that you have to do coding as well properly, so you get placed in a very good company. So how is the course curriculum in IIT Delhi? Is this hectic, or how you
courses are very hectic to handle. For like it's almost you are working 24/7.
Okay.
You'll have some assignment deadline every single day in your first and second semester when you have the coursework. So and third semester you have to prepare for placements. So usually third semester is from July to December or so. So people start preparing around July, whatever vacation we get, they start the coding. So mostly just standard sheets and all they'll do. Not very much CP I have seen in master students. Like more BTech
competitive programming is not common in masters, but it's common everywhere.
Only lead code they do.
Lead code.
Just preparing for placements.
Yeah. Okay.
Mostly.
Okay. So are the professors supportive about the placements and all? Like.
It depends on your guide
actually,
if you have
so the most important thing that I want to add here, that whenever you're taking admission in IITs or NITs, choose your guide very wisely, so that you will and make things clear with your guide that you want placements, and that you are not interested in PhD and all. So they will be he will be very clear about this, that you are not interested in PhD. So what's happening, and in one of the case that I have seen that professor always ask you, or try to convert you to the PhD, from the masters to PhD. They will ask you, if you want to convert to PhD, then let's do it. I'll help you. I'll will do very good papers. So it's up to you. You have to make things clear with him, so that he will treat you accordingly. So this is the best advice that I can give you from the MS as well as the MTech experience. So anything else you want to add here?
Yeah.
Regarding the coding culture for the MS.
For code, there was no coding culture in MS as
Okay.
such.
Most of them are
none of
focused
my-
on the
Yeah.
research and all.
Yeah, because 100% of the time we were just doing research.
Sitting in the
research
lab
work
and
only.
doing the research. Everything.
Exactly. There was I didn't do any coding question while
Okay.
in my MS, and
But
most
you
of my
need, right,
batchmates
like
didn't do.
before any company comes, then you have to go through the DSA round initial. So
Yeah, actually, I did in my BTech, so that helped.
okay.
Uh,
So you
apart
were
from that, I
good in coding from the BTech days only. That's why you not done so much coding in your masters.
yeah, I didn't do much coding in my
Okay, but most of the people will be doing, right, who want to get to sit for the placements.
I can say about my batchmates, most of them did do
Okay,
coding.
okay. But obviously they are very brilliant. So I think they will be good in coding and problem solving. So there's no. So it's like up to you, like how you in which way you are comfortable.
Yeah, because what happened, most of my batchmates are placed in a company which not like they didn't
don't
even
ask
ask coding questions, because most of them are from AIML background, and they just ask AIML questions,
Okay.
and the written round was also in
EIML only.
yeah, AIML or maybe aptitude or
Okay. Got it. So yeah, great.
so.
Okay.
In MTech, what I've seen, mostly people come only with the focus of placements.
Yeah.
So they are always optimizing their CG, choosing
Yeah.
easy courses,
Yeah.
practicing
coding, like
coding from beginning.
yeah.
CG you need to anyway maintain in MS also, because
Yeah.
otherwise you will not be able to sit.
Guide is important for that.
Yeah, guide is the most important in the MTech, that we can say. Here, if you go to any
MS.
IITs, MS and MTech as well, I think for MTech as well.
MTech also, matlab the time you'll get to prepare
Yeah.
for placement.
I'll ask some questions, then we'll get to know that why I'm saying about the MTech as well. So okay, so yeah, let's go to the next point now, because now MS MTech things are not clear. So let's talk about the hostel life, how is the hostel life in IIT Delhi, and which type of accommodations they provide. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, when I went, one hostel was newly made for the masters and PhD students. So I got to stay in hostel, but the boys got only in the second semester. They had to stay outside until then.
So you were staying outside of the campus, right?
Yeah, till first semester I was outside, and then from second semester we got the hostel.
Okay.
It was a co-ed hostel.
Yeah, it was a co-ed hostel with which girls were not happy.
It's up to the students, man. Let's leave this.
Yeah.
So okay, nice. So yeah, this is one important thing, that first semester boys, they don't get mostly that hostel, and from the second semester you will be allowed for the hostels. Okay, and this is not the case for the girls, right?
For us also, they made us sign ki
Okay.
you will not get hostel, but luckily we
luckily you
got.
got. It's a kind of luck thing
Several-
only. Some girls are also staying outside, right? It means.
Yeah.
Oh,
In
okay.
MS. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So yeah, this
Generally, girls get a hostel. Like
So,
in my batch also
mostly
they
they will get.
got it, but if CSE people got in
Okay.
my time also, in her time also.
Okay, nice. So if we talk about talking about hostel life, so which kind of accommodation you have got? Like how many people are staying in your room?
Mine was single room.
Okay, the masters people are getting single room.
Masters, PhD, all are getting
Okay. This is the good thing actually, that masters and PhD should get single room. Okay, so great. So now let's talk about the similar topic to hostel, that is a mess food. So how is mess food of IIT Delhi? And is the hostels, every hostel has a specific mess food, or how it works in IIT Delhi?
Yeah.
So,
in IITs, in top IITs, I would say hostel food is generally good, but it's like you'll get used to it after some
Monotonous,
time. Yeah,
yeah.
that monotonity is there, that we can't help in that. But generally, what happens is even students themselves choose their menu. So I think monthly they change also.
There is
Yeah.
some, they take some poll and
Actually
they
this
keep
is the
fighting.
common everywhere in IIT. Like they, every month, if you some dishes get low rating, then they will replace it with some other dishes. So
Exactly.
so I think all IITs
Food is very good.
hostels and mess food used to be the similar condition only. You will get everything. Non-veg you will get by paying extra, right?
In IIT Delhi, non-veg was not there, na? In any hostel?
No, it was there in our hostel. Separate.
Separate.
You have to pay
Once a
extra,
week.
and
Once
you
a
will
week
get
you will
Jain
get-
food as well, right? Jain food.
Jain food,
Actually, it's common
Separate,
everywhere.
yeah.
Like this, that everything, the hostel, that mess food, like how they are regulating all these things. It's same in all the IITs, I guess. So so this is about the mess food. So now let's discuss about the extracurricular activities. Like what are the extracurricular activities are in IIT Delhi, and how was your experience with that?
I didn't take part in any extracurricular activities, but
Okay.
there were many,
Many.
like you can
Swimming pool, gym,
swimming pool.
and badminton courts, everything was there.
sports, everything was there. Cricket,
There will be
basketball.
multiple clubs for the
There is
dance and everything.
Yeah.
Dance club,
Yeah, masters
drama
people.
club. But masters, and they don't
Yeah.
get time usually, and it's just 2
Yeah.
years. So
It's
and
just 2 years. Most of the
Yeah.
people focus on their placements because from third semester itself.
PhD people go. I think I've seen
They
drama
used to
club
have
and
so
all
much
that.
time, more than BTech. So
More than BTech.
so they do. Okay, so so this was about the extracurricular activities, and I think this now we are going to the and talk about the most important topic, and most asked question also from this topic only. So the placements, like how is the placements in IIT Delhi for MTech and MS? Are you guys allowed for the internship? And what are the major companies, top companies coming to IIT Delhi for both the MS and MTech computer science?
So internship we are not allowed. Internship is only for BTech students.
So not even for the 2 months.
Depends on your guide. You can't sit in the campus internships.
Okay.
That will only be for BTech students.
Okay.
If you can find something yourself, that also you have to ask your guide.
Guides.
I
Guide
can go
permission
in
is
the
needed, yes.
vacation.
But in MS, they do. Like 2 of my seniors did internship in Adobe, but they got PPO also, but they didn't join because that was not that was a SD role.
Okay.
So they
were more interested in the research role.
Exactly. In AIML role or research, anything would be.
So that MS students from IIT Delhi, they are rejecting the offers from Adobe SD.
They got better offers. That's why.
They would have got better offers, definitely.
So internship, it totally depend on your guide in MS because only your guide, like you will interact only with your guide there.
Right.
So weekly meeting happens.
If he wants, he can directly you will directly get the internship offer from any of the many companies where your guide will have a better reach in that company. So something also happens like in all the colleges. So that's why we were saying always that choose your guide wisely always, so that you will get all these opportunity, and you will not stuck in any of the circumstances which is not favorable to you, definitely. Okay, I think so this was about the internship. What about the full time then? Okay.
So for MTech, this time it was not that great because of COVID and all. But usually, whatever major IT companies come. So in IIT Delhi, there are all kinds of companies that come. There is HFTs like Quad-i and Optiver and all these. And then there is finance related companies, KPMG, and consulting related roles. All of those are mostly just allowing BTech students to sit. So for master students, there is a lot of all the major software companies, Microsoft and Google, Flipkart, etc. all come. They allow the master students
Qualcomm as well.
Qualcomm as well. Allow the master students to, MTech students, they open for them. But this time the number of vacancies were very less. They had just come for namesake, some of the companies. So
Yes,
it was
this
very
time actually
difficult
placements
to
were
get.
very bad, and even in
Very bad.
top IITs. All the colleges in India struggled to get place.
Yeah.
So what about MS placements? Are all the companies which are allowing MTech students, are they allowing you as well?
There were very few companies who are not open for us
Okay.
and open for MTech.
Okay, can you name if you remember?
Flipkart was the one,
Okay.
but later Flipkart back out. I think they
Okay,
didn't
okay.
took test or something happened.
Okay, okay.
Right.
Ah, yes.
Mhm.
And there were 2-3 other companies. I don't remember the name right now.
Okay.
But most of the
Yeah.
companies were open. Like
Yeah, it's
Google was
fine.
open, Ola
Yeah.
was open.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goldman Sachs was not open for us,
Okay, okay.
and Qualcomm was
They
was
opened
there.
for us Goldman Sachs, but they were rejecting all the MTech students. So
Yeah,
they only
mostly
took the
there's
BTech ones.
for the namesake only they like
They
allow the
opened,
MTech, CSE or like MTech students. Yeah,
Hmm.
there are many companies like this. Yeah. So yeah, so like mostly what are all the major companies comes in IIT Delhi for MTech CSE and MS CSE, and very few company out of them they are allowing MTech CSE, but they are not allowing MS CSE, but they are very few, and it's common
I think
in
it
all the
doesn't
colleges.
matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, and it's common in all the colleges so that you cannot avoid. It's like the same, like some companies will come for BTech, they will not allow MTech or MS CSE. So after that, and there are very few companies in that case as well. And after that, some company will come and that will allow MTech CSE, and which will not allow MS CSE. Very few, very few. And so this is the case about the placements.
Like these days, very like there are a lot of AI/ML companies that are coming. Startups also that are coming.
Yeah.
So they many times they prefer MS students also.
Yeah. This I've
Like
also
physics
observed. Yeah,
research.
I observed that the SD roles are getting companies with SD roles are coming less. Now the AIMS roles are
Means they are preferring more people who are knowledgeable,
in their domain. Yeah,
rather
domain specific people.
than
Yeah.
rather than DSA just.
Yeah.
So that will be beneficial for MS students.
Yeah.
Yeah. Few companies will not open. I think that should be fine.
Yeah, it's actually no one can do anything in this because there is no college in India where these things are not happening. So you have to face it. That's it. So yeah, so this was all about the MTech CSE and MS CSE from IIT Delhi. I think we have discussed all the topics in a very detailed manner. And yeah, except that if you guys have any extra advice to give to those students who are planning to get for the MS CSE in IIT Delhi and MTech CSE in IIT Delhi. Yeah.
So first thing is, I want to clear one thing. Apart from this OCS, the normal placement procedure of IITs, you can also ask your professors if they have any roles, if they have any positions available, because they generally have many contacts in industry.
Yeah.
So sometimes they can refer you, and
Mhm.
sometimes they just share in the
Your
lab
resume,
group.
yeah.
Lab group also, that these are the positions you can apply.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes. For many students it happens, and internship it happens a lot of times. Like
Okay.
many professors can get you the internship in companies like IBM Research, Adobe Research. It happened with my batchmates. So yeah, so in that way also you can get PPO, and that was the other way for MS students. Yeah. Apart from that, talking about the advice for MS admissions, I have a repository. I've written some
GitHub repository he
blogs.
has, where he has like written all about his interview experience in different IITs.
So I gave interview for all the top IITs, and I've written down all those interview experiences and written some general tips also to how to get the interviews done. So you can I'll give the link, you can share.
I will share in the comment section. And except that, I was just particularly asking about the MS. With what mindset they should take admission in MS?
Actually, they check your research aptitude. They don't check your knowledge.
Yeah.
In my case, I just said that I don't know. I haven't done any courses in AI/ML.
Okay.
Even then, they choose me because they ask some basic math questions.
Basic probability, linear
probability questions they asked, and that I was able to solve. And they ask cross question. They cross question you a lot, and they'll check whether you are able to solve it if they
Yeah,
increase the level or something.
you are able to
like
think in this correct direction or not.
that.
So with this one point I want to just highlight that while you are going for the for the interview, you have to be good in mostly like good in the mathematics, the basic mathematics like probability and all, and the linear algebra, because the same thing happened with me. Like if you'll go for the AIML role, mostly they will ask you like probability question and the linear algebra questions, so you have to be prepared. You should not directly just stop after writing the gate exam. You have to study until you get in the admission into the IIT or NIT and your favorite college, whatever it is. Yeah, so anything else, Rajita, you want to add?
Yeah, so for MTech students, you're dependent mostly on the campus placements only. So, one thing I've observed, CG matters a lot.
Okay.
Like, even if you are the best in coding, you're not even going to get shortlisted if your CG is not good enough. So, I've
Okay.
seen with many of my batchmates that they had solved 500, 700 questions. They were really good at coding, but they couldn't get placed until.
So what is
2
the
weeks,
standard
3 weeks.
CGPA that they should maintain?
If you are above 8, that is good enough. That is mostly good for most companies. Yeah.
Yeah, if you are getting admission in IIT Delhi, then obviously your CG should be more than 8, and you have to give priority to your coursework, and it should not be like you are only doing coding and your CG is going below 8 or the below 7. So that will be a very bad condition, and money company will not allow you to sit for the placements as well. So I think this is all about the IIT Delhi MTech CSE and MS CSE, and I hope all the doubts that you guys had about this college will be cleared after this video. Still, I know there will be some questions, so you guys can comment to this video, and I'll ask Suraj and Rajita to please answer that question. So I think that's it about IIT Delhi, guys. I think yeah. So thank you so much to tuning to this video. And yeah, thank you so much, Suraj and Rajita, to be part of this video.
Thank
Yeah.
you for calling us.
Yeah, thank you so
Thanks.
much, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.